Nobody is a 2021 American action thriller film directed by Ilya Naishler and written by Derek Kolstad. The film stars Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, RZI, and Christopher Lloyd, and follows a man who helps a young woman on the bus being harassed by a gang of thugs, only to become the target of a vengeful drug lord. Odenkirk and David Leitch are among the film's producers. Nobody was theatrically released in the United States on March 26, 2021, by Universal Pictures. The film has grossed $56 million worldwide and has received generally positive reviews from critics, who praise the action and Odenkirk's performance. Now let's see what happens in the movie. Hutch Mansell is a seemingly ordinary man. He has 2 children with his wife Becca and has an unremarkable job as an office worker in his father-in-law Eddie's metal fabrication company. The tedium of his life is slowly grinding on him. One night, an armed man and woman break into his house, and his son, Blake, tackles one of them. Hutch is reluctant to intervene and allows the thieves to leave. The incident causes everyone to think he is a failure. Hutch contacts his half-brother Harry on a hidden radio in his office and explains that he held back because the burglars were desperate, scared, and using an unloaded gun. Later that day, his daughter, Sammy, asks for help finding her missing kitty cat bracelet, wondering if the thieves took it. Without saying a word, he goes to see his elderly father David and borrows his old FBI badge and gun to track down the burglars. He finds their apartment and threatens them, but when he discovers their sick baby, he leaves, frustrated and guilt-ridden. The bus he takes home is suddenly stopped by a gang of thugs, and Hutch takes out his frustration by savagely beating them under the pretense of protecting a young woman. At home, he realizes he hasn't been actively communicating with his family and is inspired by his renewed self-esteem to reconnect with them. Harry then sends him to see a man referred to as the Barber, who provides Hutch with information about one of his victims. He is the younger brother of Yulian Kuznetsov, a notorious Russian crime lord. In retribution, Yulian sends a crew led by his right-hand man Pavel to capture Hutch at home. However, Hutch hides his family and kills most of the attackers before Pavel tases him into unconsciousness and captures him. Finding a fire extinguisher in the trunk of a car he is locked in, Hutch uses it to crash the car, killing Pavel and his remaining crew. Then he sends his family away to safety before setting his house on fire to destroy any evidence. It is then explained that Hutch is a former auditor, an assassin employed by intelligence agencies to kill people who were considered untouchable. After letting one of his targets go free, Hutch found him a year later, reformed and happily living with his new family. Wanting a life akin to his, Hutch decided to retire against the wishes of his superiors and may have overcorrected his personality to fit his new life as a family man. After buying Eddie's company with a stash of gold bars, Hutch burns the Ibshak money Yulian was protecting for the mob, along with Yulian's art collection. Yulian angrily pursues Hutch to the factory with his men, where David and Harry show up to help eliminate the gangsters using a variety of weapons and deadly traps Hutch had set up. They kill all of the gunmen until only Yulian is left. Out of ammo, Hutch charges him with a claymore mine attached to a pane of bulletproof glass and detonates it, killing Yulian. After ensuring that his father and brother escape, Hutch is arrested only to be quickly released with no charges filed. 3 months later, while buying a new house with Becca, Hutch receives a call suggesting that his services are still required. In a mid-credits scene, Harry and David are shown driving to an undisclosed location in an RV filled with guns.